You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey GH fans, it is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I want to talk about Sonny Corinthos and this bipolar spiral of his and how it's affecting his love life. Ava Jerome is lurking. She's got a crush on him. Nina Reeves still wants him, but now he's turned that soulful brown-eyed gaze on Natalia Rogers-Ramirez. So once he gets his meds sorted out and is out of this crisis, what woman is he going to wind up with? Let's talk about it, but first, please click subscribe if you have not. So first up, I want to discuss Sonny's current roommate who is obsessed with him, the devious Miss Ava Jerome. She has got a huge crush on him, and he actually kissed her once a couple of weeks ago, and that gave her all kinds of hope. And then Ava betrayed her one friend in the world, Nina Reeves, and betrayed her to facilitate Sonny and Nina's divorce. Nina finally saw what Ava was up to, signed the papers, called it quits on their friendship. That's going to hurt when Sonny is done with Ava, as I suspect will happen, and she has hardly anybody left in her life, maybe just Trina. When this first began, I was enjoying Sonny and Ava's vibe. I will say that. But when it came out that he was cozying up to her because his mental meds were a mess, then I didn't like it so much. I could see that it was contrived and just part of a plot. So yeah, I do think Ava and Sonny have great chemistry, but I mean, Maura West has chemistry with everyone, men, women, lampshades, literally anything. Still, I don't see Ava coming out of this on Sonny's arm. The way he dismissed her this week when he brought Natalia home with him made it very clear. It was pretty incredible to see how hurt she was when he just basically told her to take a hike when she was trying to hang around when they were drinking scotch. And then he flat out said, "It's not like that between me and Ava," when he was talking to Natalia with Ava around the corner eavesdropping and looking completely devastated. All right, so the next person to talk about is Sonny's most recent ex-wife, Nina Reeves. She is another possibility of who he could end up with once he gets his head back on straight, but I kind of doubt this one too. Nothing is ever going to mitigate the damage that she did to Carly Spencer by putting her at risk of prison by tattling to the SEC. And yeah, Carly was guilty, but that doesn't matter to Sonny. I mean, he's a criminal and he doesn't think anybody should blab on him either. He's from that old school snitches get stitches school, So I just don't see him letting Nina close to him ever again. Plus, Nina's having a whole lot of fun stooping Drew Cain, and I've been on Soap social media looking at some of the fun comments saying that Nina has worked a miracle. She's made Drew tolerable, and I agree. I like their sort of snarky, hateful, sexy vibe. It's fun, it's different, it's new. And right now, if Sonny called up Nina, yeah, she would come running back. But give it another couple of weeks, and she might just say, I'm gonna stick with Drew. And there's the added bonus that her being with Drew will be a huge irritant to Carly once she finds out. So another reason for Nina to choose Drew and give up on this thing with Sonny. I don't see them getting back together. All right, next, we have this new chick in town, Blaze's mom, Natalia Rogers-Ramirez. Just a side note, fans seem really annoyed that Blaze now has a mother in town. They're talking about her brother, which means he's probably going to show up. But then other longstanding characters that are better established don't have any ancillary relatives or family decks. Still basically an orphan. Jordan only has TJ. No one even knows Jordan's real last name. She just has Curtis's last name. Cody Bell, Sasha. I mean, Sasha, I think her adopted parents are dead. And then it's just out of the blue, we have Blaze and they're just giving her everything. I have nothing against her or her character, but it is just showing the neglect that they are demonstrating to other characters and prioritizing her in a way that doesn't make sense to a lot of people or me. So Sonny seemed to really be vibing with Natalia, and he even kicked Ava to the curb so he could have alone time with the Latin beauty. And let's be real, Natalia is his cup of tea. She has that dark-haired, brown-eyed look that recalls a couple of his ex-wives, Lily and Brenda, and even his other baby mama, Alexis. And if Natalia is sticking around, I could definitely see the possibility of a romantic spark between them. But it's kind of hard to say with him only getting a quarter of the medicine that he needs. Would he be as into her if he was on an even keel? Maybe. Then again, maybe not, because it's kind of not cool for him to be dating, for Christina and Blaze's parents to be dating. It's kind of weird. I suspect time will tell on him having any possible romantic future with Natalia, but he was already asking her to put a feminine touch on his apartment decor. But that again could just be the spiral talking. We can't really trust everything that he's saying and doing right now because he's not himself. All right, next, we got to talk about Carly Spencer. Of course, a lot of fans were really excited when he called her Carly Corinthos on the most recent episode, but I don't know if that means anything. A lot of fans are really hoping to see Carly back with Sonny. I'm on the fence about whether it's going to happen. I'm not even sure the writers have decided. We'll see. Sonny and Carly are very much at each other's throats right now, saying harsh things to each other. And those things are going to echo even when he's back on his right dose of meds. So we can hope Carly will be back on good terms with Sonny in a few weeks, and hopefully with Jason too. But Carly's got some other men interested in her. She and Kate's have a spark, but it's complicated because Jagger is using her criminal past to leverage Jason into working undercover. And then there's her going to talk to Brennan of Pikeman, and he kind of has a little thing for her too. I don't see Carly getting back with Drew, but I'm not certain she'll get back with Sonny either. I think it's going to come down to not whether or not they're soulmates, because that's a whole other debate, but whether the new head writing team decides to move Carly and Jason out of the friend zone or not. Both Laura Wright and Steve Burton said they feel it's a friendly thing, but who knows? I feel like it's all going to come down to whether they put Jason and Carly together. And if they don't, then yeah, I could definitely see them sliding Sonny back to Carly. The last thing I want to talk about is whether General Hospital could bring back someone from his past. I know lots of fans clamor to have Brenda back. They get really excited when Vanessa Marcel drops what seemed like hints. My opinion, I think she's dropping those for attention and getting GH fans excited when nothing is going to happen. Nothing has ever happened. I'm sure if she actually wanted to come back to General Hospital, they would roll out the red carpet. And the fact that she's not means she doesn't want to. So I just feel like that's attention-grabbing stuff, which, a lot of actors do. Lois is around, but she and Sonny have never dated. Still kind of a blast from his past. I could see their vibe, though. I don't see anything happening with him and Alexis, other than basically that one time they banged and made a baby. They've never been a real thing. Alexis kind of had an unrequited crush on him, kind of like Ava's, really. And as for them bringing in a new woman, well, we've already got Natalia sniffing around if they want to go that route. In the end, I feel strongly it could be Natalia on his arm when all is said and done if they keep Eva Larue around. She is a fantastic actress and a beauty. But if Jason and Carly stay in the friend zone, then I feel like it's almost inevitable that Carly is the one that winds up with Sonny again, with Jason as their devoted third wheel mutual best friend. So who do you want Sonny with after this cloud over his head lifts? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. Definitely come back soon. We're here talking General Hospital 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.